Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you out there? Can you hear me? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I see we got a lot of people from all over the country in the house, and it's time to get this party started. So if you can hear me, just drop some fires in the comments. If you're ready to become the best version of yourself, drop some fires in the comments. If you want to lose the unwanted weight as we go into summertime, no crash dieting, no surgery, put some fire in the comments. All right. So for some of you, this is a coming home. All right. For some of you, this is a wake up call. And for some of you, this is a whole new experience. All right. So I need you to stay with me for this entire class. Okay. This is going to be class because we're about to learn something. All right. It's about to be class. Right. And we're going to go through an experience that's going to be layered. And by the end of this, I'm going to have a special gift for everyone that stays on for the entire time. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So listen, if you're currently doing X28 right now, I need you to just type of X28 in the comments, right? Type X20 in the comments because we're going to talk about the specifics on what we need to do to understand who we need to be to become this best version of ourselves that we're all seeking, right? And how we're going to get rid of this unwanted baggage that we have, this unwanted weight. So let me ask you guys a question. Let's be transparent here. Let's get right down to it. What does the ideal you look like? Do you know what the ideal you look like? Have you seen that vision of him or her? Right? Have you experienced what that looks like? And if you haven't, let's talk about what's stopping us from getting there. What has been the roadblock in the road? Right? Because we're going to break down all those barriers today, and then we're going to get on the path to that ideal person. All right. Because if that ideal person was here, if you're already experiencing that ideal person, there will be no need to have this call. But listen, that's why I'm here. Because I want you to experience that ideal person, right? I want you to be recognized for who you are, for who you truly are. I want you to have that top 1% mentality, that top 1% body, right? I want you to know what it really feels like to be a warrior, to have gone through everything that you said you were going to do so you can be proud of yourself. If you want to be proud of yourself, throw some energy in the comments. If you want to be that person that you always see, it seems like it's there, but it's just out of reach. Like you get on the path to getting there, chop some fire in the comments, right? If you want to know why you may be stuck, but you feel like there's a path for you that you can get where you want to go, drop some fire in the comments because we're going to need some energy tonight. All right. I need your energy tonight. Right. Because one thing I'm going to tell you is as you see the energy start to pick up in this room, community is everything. Right. And I'm going to talk about a few things. Can I talk about a few things tonight, guys? Or can I just keep it cookie cutter? Because just let me know because I can go either way. But just let me know how I can speak to you tonight. If I can really talk to you tonight, let me know because I'm going to take this thing. We're going to go on a journey. It's going to start off a little and it's going to get a little deeper. It's going to get a little deeper. And like I said, if you stay on for the end of this live, I got something for you. All right, I got something for you that's going to change the game for you because I feel like the game needs to be changed, right? Sometimes you got to change the game. Sometimes you got to shake it up, right? So today, what I talk to you about, we're going to talk about losing your unwanted weight before summertime. No crash dieting, no surgery. But what I talk about today is going to change your perception of life in itself. It may change your perception of yourself. It may change your perception of everything around you. Because nothing changes, just nothing changes. And only two constants in life are time and change. So let's ask ourselves, how much time have we spent? How much time have we spent? How much time has wrapped us into these circles that we don't change, that we still stay stagnated, that we still have the unwanted weight, that we still dealing with the same thing. So, but now there is a key. So we're going to get right into it. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to be very practical. Okay. We're going to be practical because I want to give you guys some practical steps. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some weight loss things that you can do that's going to amplify your process right away, even if you're working out or not working out. Now, if you are working out, this is going to take you to a whole nother level. And if you aren't working out, this will still help you, but I need you to press in. I need you to lock in with me, okay? And then I'm going to go through my 5 pillars. Okay, my 5 pillars that are going to absolutely help you start this process and get it done as quick as possible. But you got to stick to the 5 pillars. So what I need from right now from everybody is I need a buy-in. Okay, I need everybody to lock in. I need you to drop some lock, some energy in the comments. I need a buy-in because I'm gonna talk about a few things. It's gonna go practical, then we're gonna go deeper. Okay, so I need a buy-in. I need some locks. I need some keys. I need some fires. I need everybody to buy in. You guys stay with me this entire live because I got some things to talk to you about. Okay, so let's first talk about our weight loss, right? And how we can quickly jumpstart our weight loss, right? And I want to talk to you guys simply about one simple thing, which is our life, one of our life forces, which is our water, right? I know a lot of us aren't drinking water and we don't even understand water. But me, I have a lot of experience in water and also have a lot of experience in H2O and H3O, which is fruit juice, right? From fresh juice, right? And one thing that we need to stop doing is we need to stop programming our mind to not understand what we are doing with our water. So I'm gonna give it to you guys very practically, and then I'm gonna show you how this works. First thing you need to do every single morning. I've been saying this for years. I need everyone to commit to drinking water first thing in the morning. It has to be spring water. All right, we need to kickstart our metabolism. You can't keep waking up and drinking coffee and take social media. The first thing you need to do is you need to drink at least 16 ounces of water. All right, we want to kickstart your metabolism and get your fat burning going right away. Okay, want to get it done right away. Right now, another reason I'm going to talk to you about this is because a lot of us, we drink soda or juice and we think we could just do it from time to time. But we don't know that we're drinking our calories. We're drinking empty calories. We're doing exactly what they want us to do to stay grounded and sleep, because you're drinking empty calories, high fructose corn syrup, and things that are not beneficial for your body moving the way it's supposed to move, right? So one thing you got to ask yourself is, I have some water right here, right? This is spring water, right? This is spring water. And if you look, I'm looking for a label. And as you can see, there is no label. You know why? Because this has 0 calories. This has no sugar. This is 100% natural spring water, right? So just understand, anytime you drink anything other than spring water, H2O or H3O, you're dealing with something that has empty calories. And these calories, you're drinking your life away. And it's not just alcohol. It's the high fructose corn syrup. It's the sugar. And also it's slowing down the process of you being able to let your body run, right? So it can burn the fat, so you can think clearer, so you can do your workouts. I can guarantee someone someday that's not drinking water every single morning. If you just start to drink water first thing in the morning for about 14 days, I got 3 to 5 pounds coming right up off you quick, just by drinking water. I don't want you to touch it. You ain't got to touch a gym. You ain't got to touch a trainer. Just get that water in your body and let that metabolism start running, right? Kickstart it, because you waking up and you're dehydrated, right? Because when you go to sleep, you have been asleep for 6 to 8 hours. Your body hasn't had any water, right? Your body hasn't had any water. It's distributing all the things that you did the couple days before, the day before. It's putting nutrients here. It's getting rid of waste here. So that's why you go to the bathroom when you wake up. And all these things are going. And then the first thing you do is you may go ahead and have a coffee, right? Or you may have some type of muffin or something. So we got to commit to water, guys. So I see a lot of people in the comments saying they're drinking your water. You're on that water. You're on your water journey. And I see some people asking me about distilled water and alkaline water, spring water. Okay, I can go deep into alkaline water. You don't necessarily need alkaline water. It's a thing. It's a fad. Your body has a pH of acidity. Your body naturally has some acids in it. Your foods can be alkaline, but your water doesn't have to be alkaline. It's not really that big of a deal. And alkaline water is not really what alkaline water, depending on who's selling it. But we're not going to talk about that. And distilled water, you got to be careful with distilled water, because you have to make sure that you're getting minerals in your body, because your distilled water will sweep you clean, and it might take away some of the minerals that you need for your body to do the things it needs to do. So that's why I recommend spring water, guys. I need you to do spring water. Now, one thing I want to tell you about dehydration. See, a lot of you guys, if you do overeat, the reason why you're overeating is because you may be dehydrated and you're not hungry. right? So dehydration can actually cause you to think that you're hungry, but you're actually not hungry. You're dehydrated. And when you fill up on water, H2O or H3O, which is H3O is cold juice, fresh juice, your body now feels satisfied. And now you're not going into this stress response of thinking that you're hungry. A lot of people overeat or they eat things or they crave simple carbs simply because you're not replenishing your body with the water that you need. Right. So, um, spring water, guys. I recommend spring water. I'm a spring water drinker. Natural spring. I recommend Zephyr Hills. I recommend Mountain Valley water. It's in the green bottle. I recommend Crystal Geyser water. That's even at Family Dollar, right? You can get that for the low. Um, so let's talk about that, right? Now, one more thing I want to talk to you guys about with the water is that when you drink soda or if you drink uh, juice or anything like that, something with simple sugars in it, they always tell you, okay, it has 300 and something calories in it, right? But they don't tell you that your serving size of what you're drinking is like 3 or 4 serving size. So you might look and say, oh man, I'm just getting 300 calories, but you got a 24-ounce drink and a serving size is only 8 ounces. So you're not getting 300 calories, you getting 900 calories and they empty calories, right? So you thought you just had a drink. Nah, you done had a whole two full course meal, right? Simple. You just had a full course meal, a crazy one, right? So understand that you have to stop drinking your calories. Okay, just because you can swig it, don't mean it's not going to stay stuck in your body, right? Just because it's empty calories, right? So everybody got the water thing. Water is going to be your number one goal. All right. If you can juice, fruit sugar, all sugar is not made equally. Fruit sugar aids your body in the weight loss process. H3O hydrates your body on a whole nother level. If you guys know, I did raw vegan for a long time. I juiced a while. I juiced for a while, and simple sugars will, I mean, fruit sugars will heal your body. They will reset the things that you need to have going on in your life. They will help you cleanse. It will help your kidneys start filtering, getting out that waste, right? Help you remove inflammation from your body, things that keep your body in these processes where you're just building inflammation, which is building more fat, which is causing more disease, which is causing the pains, right? Fruits, fruit sugar, H3O. That was God gave it to us. In Genesis, he said it. The fruits are here to heal us. The herbs are here to heal us. The sanctuary waters are here, right? Water, fruit. Let's make things simple, okay? Let's make things simple. If you with me right now, because that was just the first one. I got more to talk about, and I got to get into these 5 pillars. If you with me, drop some fires in the comments because we got to get down to the next thing, okay? So, like I said, we're gonna recap. Water. We gotta commit. I need some commitments in the comments, right? The next thing we need to do is we got to remove stressors and dead weight from our lives. You're not going to lose physical weight if you got mental stressors and dead weight in your life. If you got things in your life that are adding more to you, it may not represent exactly what a pound is, but some of y'all got 20 pounds to lose and it don't got nothing to do with your weight on your body. It's 20 pounds around you, right? Now I'm gonna tell you something, a secret that I know about the human body. When the human body is in its flow state, you can do whatever you actually want by literally thinking it, right? You can actually will yourself to lose weight. It can work at a deeper level than you know. You can start losing weight faster if you can get into a flow state. You know what blocks the flow state? Having these things and these stressors around us that we need to get rid of. So you got to ask yourself this question. I'm going to ask you this right now. If there's something around you that's stressing you out, if you're not getting enough sleep, once you don't get enough sleep, if you're irritable, if you're stressed, if you have an anxiety with all these things in your life, guess what? It makes you crave empty carbs. You know what empty carbs do? They put unwanted weight on the body. They synthesize and they break down as fat. They don't do anything for you, right? So we got the water process. I guarantee you start removing that dead weight, identifying that dead weight that don't got nothing to do with your body gonna start responding and say, oh, you got rid of that dead weight right there. Let me get rid of this dead weight right here, right? Because I'm working out and I'm drinking water. I'm listening to what G said. G talking to me. G speaking into my life right now, right? So the stress is like the biggest, like stress got you putting on weight that you shouldn't even be putting on. Stress got you having a schedule where you can't even understand when you should be eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You like, yo, I'm gonna have a muffin now, I'm gonna have a bonbon later, and I'm gonna have some Doritos, and then I'm gonna have a fruit smoothie, and at least the fruit smoothie is healthy. I mean, let's be transparent. A lot of you will have something unhealthy and think you can balance it out with something healthy. It don't work like that. You can't go have a Klondike bar and then think just because you got a ginger shot 2 hours later that you balancing. It don't work like that. That Klondike bar is taking over. It got a lot of things in there that's going to keep you right where you need to be. I'm sorry, right where you don't want to be, right? And when that ginger shot come in, it don't even have no way to do its work. When those fruit smoothies come in, where you definitely have that salad from time to time, it don't got nowhere to work. It can't work because it's too much inflammation, it's too much acidity in the body. It's just like we can't really do what we want to do because we keep trying to balance. There is no way you're going to be able to keep doing some stuff in the morning and then think you can do something in the evening and think it just worked like that. Is anybody feeling seen right now? I'm sorry. I don't want. I listen. I've been doing this for a while. Over 200,000 clients have come through X28 system, and when I personal trained back in the day, I know all the little secrets. I know everything y'all be doing, and I'm here to call you out on it right now. I don't want you to be perfect, but the pursuit is what's necessary, right? We're gonna talk about it a little bit. I told you it's gonna get a little layered tonight, right? So I don't want y'all to be doing that. We're going to commit to not doing that because we got things to do, right? I know y'all got some things to do. Listen, I see some of my old family, X28 family. I ain't seen y'all in a while. I ain't talked to y'all in a while. Everybody been on some journeys. Listen, it's time to come home right now. Y'all know what the vibes is. You know what's going to get that weight up off you, right? It ain't never changed. It ain't never changed, right? So that brings me to my next thing, which is let's just quickly talk about portion control, right? And I'm gonna make this real quick. You know, if you're trying to lose weight, you got to go heavy on the vegetables, medium on the carb, and about 3 to 4 grams of protein. And you don't need as much protein as you need as you think, right? And a half a cup of carb is cool, but heavy on the veggies. The veggies is what's going to heal you. The veggies is what's going to help you start to get that flow back in your life because those have the vitamins and the nutrients, the veggies and the fruits. We got to put that together, right? We got to put that together. Right. And then I want to talk to you guys about environment versus intention. And this going to hurt some people. Right. So if you're not ready to really go where I want to go with you right now, I'd suggest you leave this. Right. Because we're going to talk about environment versus intention. See, I'm going to tell you a secret about life. Your environment will always outweigh your intentions. Right. So you can have the best intentions in the world, but is your environment conducive to those intentions, right? So case in point, you want to be in shape, but your environment doesn't say you want to be in shape. What is around you? What are the foods in your cabinet? What do you have in the fridge? The environment's always going to win. See, our brains, they want to take the path of least resistance. And if the path of least resistance says this feels good, but this feels like discipline, it's going to take what feels good, right? So your environment's always going to outweigh your intention, right? So if you're a person right now whose environment needs to change, this is a wake-up call tonight. We got to change it up tonight. You need to go in that fridge tonight and say, you know what? I got to get rid of this, and this tonight, right? Because I got something special for you that's going to help you. Oh, I can't wait to talk to you about this at the end of the call. I got something special for that person right now. If you need a change in the environment, you better stay to the end of this call because I got something special for you, right? Change in environment. Listen, I've been in the lab. I've been thinking. I was like, I gotta help. We got the world's going crazy right now. Everybody's minds all over the place. We got TikTok dances. We got currency crashing. We got all types of stuff going on, political. I need you to press in with you though, because we're gonna control the controllables tonight. See, if you want to change anything in this world, we gotta change ourselves. Right? If we change ourselves, we inspire somebody else to change themselves. We inspire somebody else to change themselves. We control the controllables. We can start changing the world. We can start changing our communities. We can start changing our families. Who wants to be the person that starts that change? I feel like you should. Right? And everybody asked me, I said a half a cup on the carbs. Okay. That's just a number that'll change from person to person, but that's the staple for losing weight. Right? So we got to change. Right? So environment versus intention. Instead of having anything in your cabinet. How about we keep healthy food close, right? Matter of fact, how about we keep healthy people close? Healthy people for our lives, not the person that keeps running and telling you to gossip and putting more stress on you, and you just listening because you just irritated. So you're like, whatever, I'm gonna listen. How about we keep healthy people close? How about we keep healthy communities close? How about we keep healthy things on our television? Right? How about we listen to healthy things? Because we have a mental diet as well. See, all these things play into the composition of how your body's going to work on a day-to-day basis. Listen, guys, I've been through many body types. So, like, I'm not even going to act like you guys. I learned a lot when I lost a lot of weight. If y'all don't know, I lost about 50 pounds last year, right? And I just put back on about 25, 30 this year, right? So, and it was times where I was 220, and I was like, whoa, gee, what you doing? You supposed to be, you supposed to be the trainer guy. Like, what happened here? I'm at the gas station eating chips because my environment was like, yo, chips. Like, I had chips in the cabinet, chips this. We all go through some stuff. My crutch was I used to stress eating. I eat some chips. I was a chipper, right? I tell everybody that all the time. But my environment wasn't set up as such. So me personally, I'm gonna tell you, G. Bryant, I don't keep chips in my crib. Because if I see chips, I'm going for that. There's nobody stopping me from eating chips or nachos. Like, nobody's stopping me from eating nachos. You give me some vegan nachos, it's over. So ask yourself, what is your thing that you can't live without, but is too, you think it's detrimental to you. You gotta get that, just get it out your life. Maybe once a week on the weekend. You gotta make it hard to go get it. Make it hard to go get it. Right. So what I do is I make it hard for me to get chips. I make it hard for me to get nachos because I know those things, boom, I'm getting older too. Those things are going to immediately put unwanted weight on my body, right? So if it's soda, if it's chocolate, if it's chips, if it's a person, and I'm going to tell you something about environment versus intention. See, this is the thing about greatness, right? What I know to be true about greatness is always looking for a safe space to come home. Greatness is always looking for a safe space to call home. And if we don't have that space curated for our greatness will never come home. We'll be always searching for it, but we will never find it because you just don't find greatness. Greatness comes to you once you create a safe space for it. And mediocrity, you know exactly where mediocrity is. Mediocrity, you can see it a mile away. You know who to go to be toxic. You know where to go to eat. You know where to go drink. You know who to gossip with. Mediocrity is always seen. You know exactly where to be mediocre. If I'm speaking right now, if you know exactly where to go to be mediocre right now, just put G, I hear you in the comments. If you know exactly where to go to be mediocre, I know exactly where I want to go if I want to be mediocre right now. But do you know where to go to be great? Have you created a safe space for greatness? Because all of you are great. We are all great. You have it inside of you to be great. It's going to start with you taking care of your body first, taking these things that I'm talking about. Everything that I'm talking about right now, I can guarantee pretty much that's 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Removing stressors from your dead weight, successive system, environment versus intention, portion control, the water. And I didn't even get into anything else. Like, I didn't even really get into this. Is all without working out. I'm trying to remove 10 pounds off you without working out. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to do. And then we can get into some other things because y'all know what we get into for X28, but I got something special for y'all. Right? Now, where I'm at in my life in terms of my health, my fitness, is my business, is not because I have the best willpower, right? Because everybody thinks you got to have this crazy willpower to be successful in any area of your life. Like for fitness, people say, oh man, like she just has the willpower to do it. No, it's because my environment is set up to be successful. If you can take anything from me from this call, make sure your environment is set up for you to be successful. So this is a practical thing, right? I need everybody to commit to this right now. It's going to be a tough conversation y'all going to have tonight. There is somebody in your life right now that you enjoy being mediocre with, right? And it's time to get rid of that person for your season. It's got to be your season for now. It could be a friend. It could be something on social media. It's your season, right? I need this to be your season. A lot of people give up right now. I don't need you to give up right now. We're not just giving what we're going to give this summer. I need you to give some greatness to the summer. So it's something you got to give up right now. I need you to commit to giving it up. You're going to talk about it tonight. You might have to meditate on tonight. For some of you, it's some food. For some of you, it's some chips in the cabinet. It's something simple like that. For some of you, it's soda. But for somebody, it's some people, it's some places, it's some things, it's some places that you go to comfort yourself when you can't feel anymore, when you start feeling numb in the world. And that thing is just keeping and it's hanging on you. It's hanging on you and it's hanging on you. For some of you, it's social media. Some of you, it's YouTube. It's Instagram. It's something. And it's not allowing you to replace that time for the things that you need to be doing for your growth and your greatness so you can create that safe space in your life. I want that safe space and I want that greatness in your life. I want that for your life, right? And we're going to stay on task together. I got you. That's why we're here right now, right? So I'm going to tell you something about success. Success in your life is systematic, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. Let's drop a truth bomb. Some of us aren't losing weight because our diet is all over the place. And our diet is all over the place because our life is all over the place. Our workouts are all over the place because our life is all over the place. There's no systematic predictability to it. So I'm going to give you guys a success secret about business. What I love about business is I like business because it's predictable. Well, if you do good business, I've been in business for a long time, so I know predictability. But like you are a business, right? You're not going to build anything of value. You're not going to build anything into your community until you build yourself and start to treat yourself like a business, treat yourself like a machine. When I used to personal train, I told all my clients, I said, listen, you come to me right now, you're a Ferrari. You the top grade of car. You a Rolls Royce. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You got to think of yourself like that. Now you got to ask yourself, if I'm this car, if I'm this top, if I'm this machine, if I'm this business, if I'm a Ferrari, will a Ferrari take regular gas? Do you just take a Ferrari to any body shop? Do a Ferrari just show up at any event? So y'all got to start. Let's start thinking of ourselves as these machines, these higher value people. We just not showing up at any event. We just not gonna eat any food. We just not putting anything in our body, right? Because you are of greatness. These are the things that you need to know about your life as you walk and as you move, as you go through life. Like you are great, right? You were made in the image of greatness of the Most High. Your body is a temple. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And this is where you're going to be going from here on out. You are a business. This is what we're coming to. This is what it comes down to. You. The controllable is you. The controllable is you. And let's be real, right? We blame a lot of things in life on our physical appearance. And listen, guys, there's been times where I didn't feel the best about my life and about how I was looking because I had a high standard that I created. Sometimes it's hard to live up to those standards. But if we just understand that every single day that we are made in the image of greatness, the standard becomes you. There is no standard. It's just you. It's just you being you and chasing that greatness every single day. And understanding that discipline that you need to eat clean. You're not going to treat your body like that. You're not going to just put anything in. Nobody can just serve you anything on a platter. And if you're going to eat bad, it's scheduled. It's like, yo, this is my cheat day. I'm not telling you I got to eat crazy every day. I'm not saying you got to work out every day, but you're going to understand that, listen, because I'm a business and because I'm a high value person, because I was made in the image of greatness, I don't just do any and everything on any other day. It don't work like that over here. It's a different type of energy with me. That's how you got to think about yourself. Even if you don't work out that day, it's a different type of energy with you. Even if you slip up and don't eat clean, this is a different type of energy with you, right? And then people going to know they can't bring you anything that's mediocre because you stand for greatness because the standard is you. The standard is you. You're the standard. Type I'm the standard in the comments. Let's affirm that tonight, that I'm the standard, right? Because then you could be proud of yourself for standing on something, for standing on your body, standing on your life, for saying that you want to remove this unwanted weight from your body, that you want to remove this unwanted weight from your life, to remove these stressors from your life, to start drinking half your body weight in ounces, to start juicing, to start doing these things that are going to help you lose the weight quick, that's going to help you clear your mind, help you in your job, in your personal relationships, in your business. Because I'm gonna tell you something about the body. I listen. I've been doing this for a long time. It's just something that happens when you start taking care of yourself and your body. Everything in your life just start changing. Start making more money, attracting the spouse that you want. Relationships get better. Business start going good. It's time for some of you guys to come out the cave. You've been in the cave too long. The world beat you down and it put you in the cave. And you're now tiptoeing through life, not thinking that you're great. A lot of you might be scared of your own greatness. It's time to break out of that. And it's going to start with how you operate with your physical body and your movement, understanding these things that I'm going through, okay? Because success is going to be systematic. And now this one's going to get a little deep, and then I'm going to go into the 5 pillars. Hey, listen, if you're still with me, drop some lightning bolts in the comments, all right? Because I know I can get a little bit much sometimes. But drop some lightning bolts in the comments if you're still with me. Drop some lightning bolts in the comments if you're still with me. Because I want to talk to you guys about something. Because I know I've been a little tough on this call. But I do want to let you know some things about some things that I know to be true. And there's a deeper level of psychology that I haven't spoke of. All right. And that's the relationship with food. But I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of the things that you go through is not your fault. With food, with working out, it's not your fault. It's not all your fault. But after I talk to you about this, it is your responsibility that now you're aware that you make the change, because nobody's going to come save you. See, when we were young, a lot of our relationships with food, it was the wrong relationship. We got rewarded with candy. We got rewarded with brownies. We hit the piñata during birthdays. When you were young and you were, thirsty, they made you Kool-Aid. Things that are banned in other countries. Our relationship with food as adults is a traumatic experience from our childhood. This is childhood trauma. Weight loss is childhood trauma. If you grew up in the hood, you know what's on every corner. Ain't no Whole Foods in the hood. Ain't no Starbucks in the hood. You know what's in the hood. It's Checkers, it's Burger King, it's liquor stores. It's somewhere to go get candy for 25 cents. It's oatmeal cream pies. Listen, I grew up like that. Can I get a witness up in here or something? But we thought that was good. We were told that was good. You got rewarded with that. And that's ingrained in your spirit. We wasn't taught to work out. I wasn't taught to work out, y'all. I'm a success story from a place where a lot of people don't make it. See, fitness became an outlet for me from my pain. It became an outlet for me to express myself because I didn't know what was going on when I grew up. Right? So a lot of you guys' relationship with food is traumatic. It's damn near spiritual warfare. I want you to understand that tonight. It's time to remove that veil because I'm making you aware of it. See, the goal is not to be perfect, but once you have awareness that I'm bringing to you tonight, that's when you can make the change. That's when you can make the change. Traumatic, hot fries, processed cheese, government cheese, powdered milk. Used to go to the church for Christmas and get the Christmas groceries. We don't know where they came from. It was so bad that some of us, we had to get the generic version of the bad stuff. You ain't got Sprite, you got lemon pop. You ain't got Sunkiss, you got Orange Blast. How bad is that? And now when we grow up, we still have these experiences ingrained in us because we're not just adults, we still are children. Just living an adult experience at this point, we have changed avatars and had some earth years, but that doesn't mean that we still aren't reliving the things that we have gone through in childhood. And we still have these unhealthy relationships, so we still reward ourselves the wrong way. But let me tell you what happens as adults, because we become 21. And then they say you can drink alcohol. You can deplete your body. Alcohol has no nutritional value. You think you could just drink it one time or 2 times or 2 cups of wine. I had so many clients back in there. I said, man, you got to kill that wine. That thing is spiritually unhealthy and it's depleting your body. Listen, you talking to somebody that used to drink all the time. They'd be like, yo, G, what you want for drink? Want to drink? The answer was yes. Whole bottle. You guys want to know when my career took off? I sat with myself one day and I asked myself, it's going to be alcohol or your career? This is before any of you guys knew me. This is years ago. because I knew what it was doing. I knew what the bad food was doing. I knew how it was clogging my mind and calcifying my ability to think and stopping my neurotic pathways from being able to, be who I need to be to the world, to talk to you guys, to share messages, to spread, to get the downloads from the Most High, to talk to you this way, to tell you these things. Right? So it's time for us to change that relationship, the traumatic relationship that we have with food. And it's a deeply ingrained thing. It's deeply ingrained. And when we can have that paradigm shift on what we need to know about who we need to be, awareness, like I said, is the key. I'm not asking you guys, and I'm not coming at anybody. I'm just making you aware that it's not you. Now, some of the things that are in these foods are designed. They're designed to make you think that you're not full. Doritos and chips, they have like a certain chemical in them, so you keep eating them. Same thing with the fast food and the processed foods. And when they break down into these chemicals in our body. We already have enough acid in our body, so now it's acid on top of acid on top of acid. And then that's why we're tired and inflamed and bloated. And then we want to work out the next day, and we don't really even have the moxie or the wherewithal to do it because we're so tired from processing everything from the night before, from the food, the people, the stressors, the acid, the inflammation, the life things, the kids, the mortgage, and you got to keep your credit right. We're tired. But now awareness is here because I got a plan and I got a process. So I want to talk to you guys about the 5 pillars. Can I keep going, guys? Can I keep going? Can I keep going? Let me know if I can keep going. I want to talk to you guys about the 5 pillars. All right, these 5 pillars, this is where the change happens. This is where the change happens. If you're tired right now, can I submit to you that I understand? If you feel like, in full transparency, that you know that you are part of the problem, but you are tired, just type a 1 in the comments. Because you have to take accountability of this. If you know that you are part of the problem, type a 1 in the comments. Because I've told you guys it's not all your fault, but I need accountability. I need accountability. If you're going to be accountable to self right now, type a 1 in the comments. And you know that you need to change. These are things that you need to do. Because I'm making you aware, but I want you to hold yourself accountable tonight. Okay? I got something special for you. All right, we're gonna work through this together. All right, because I'm gonna teach you how we make these things happen. It's not an ego thing; it's a we go thing. All right, I got some we go for us. But we're gonna talk about the 5 pillars. Right? Let me keep this going. I don't want to keep you guys here all night. We're gonna talk about the 5 pillars. Right? And I want to make you aware of this. So grab your pencil and your pen. We're gonna talk about the 5 pillars. So, like I said, guys, during my life, I've had over 200,000 people come through my fitness systems, whether it was online or offline, over 200,000, right? And what I've learned through this is that the people that were successful, most successful, they understood these 5 things, right? And one of them I instilled in them, and I want to instill them into you tonight. The first one was discipline, right? We all know discipline is the end all, be all. This is the fire starter of your life. Discipline, like I said, is going to take you places motivation can't. Discipline is the intimate relationship you have with your time. Discipline is what you do when no one's looking. Discipline is what you do after the feeling that you said you were going to do what you're going to do has left, right? So you got to have discipline. Everyone that I knew that has been successful within my programs and my systems, along with X28, had to have unshakable discipline, right? You got to get that discipline, right? The number 2 thing that they had was intentionality. They were very intentional. They lived their life very intentional. Their weight loss was very intentional to them, right? They felt like if they didn't do this, that their life wouldn't be what it was. Life wasn't life for them. They were very intentional about how they lived, how they moved, what they ate, what they drank, who they were with. So if you're committing to, I need you to commit to be intentional, right? Discipline is something you're going to have to work on, but we can work on it together because I'm going to help you. But I need you to commit to being intentional, right? You got to be intentional about the people, places, things. You got to be intentional about everything that you do from here on out, because every single moment counts. Every single person counts. Every single workout counts. Every single thing you eat counts. This all counts because your life does depend on it. No more back pain, no more inflammation, no more, just carrying weight around. A lot of us, we've been trying to get in shape for the last 10 years. We have to be intentional. All right. So if you're committing to being intentional, drop some lightning bolts in the comments. Right. The next thing was accountability. Right. What I saw from these people that were always successful within my systems and programs was accountability. They were accountable, or they had someone to keep them accountable. So they moved in pairs and twos and threes and fours. And I'm gonna tell you guys, there's like a 33% more chance of you reaching your goals if you do it with someone else. That's actually been a study. So I saw a lot of these people that became successful with their health and losing weight fast, well, they had accountability partners, or they had somebody keeping them accountable. Right. So a lot of us are in the shadows by ourselves, and we need to reach out. We need to find a partner. It's two of y'all. It's two people right now in the shadows that y'all need to connect. Right. Y'all need to connect. Drop your Instagram handles right now in the comments if you need accountability. Somebody to be accountable. I'm not just talking about in fitness, just in life. Drop it in the comments. This is a we go, not ego. I told you guys, this is a we go, not ego. When you stay to yourself and you know you need help, that's ego. Now it got to be we go. All right, so drop your Instagram in the comments, drop your Facebook in the comments. Just be if you need someone, right? It's time to come out the shadows. It's time to come out the cave. It's time to just start being who you need to be. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, man, a lot of you guys went in the cave a few years ago, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. You got comfortable in the cave because life happened. Life happened to us all. We got comfortable in the cave, and what happened is, then you started referencing how you operated from the cave you and not the highest version of yourself. So when you in the cave and it's dark and it's lonely and things aren't working and you're out of shape, you give yourself props for doing things that only the cave you would cheer for and not the highest version of yourself would cheer for. So you might walk a few steps. You say, oh man, I walked. You might eat clean for one day and the cave you celebrates you. But what about the highest version of yourself? That person that worked out 3 and 4 days a week, that person that saw the vision of who they wanted to be, that person that ate clean 5 days a week. That's the version of you that you need to hold the standard to, because that's the standard, not the cave you. It's time to come out the cave. The cave you only references you from your lower self. And you start to think that the things that you're doing are moving the needle when you can be doing so much more. You could be doing so much more. And some people put you in the cave. They laughed at you in the cave. And you might want to come out slowly, but I need you to come out in front of all the people that laughed at you when you went in that cave, all the people that thought that you weren't going to come back. You ain't fall off. You just fell back. That's what you need to tell them. I ain't fall off. I just fell back. And now it's time for me to come out that cave. It's time for me to come out that cave. It's time for me to spread the, you're not too old. You're not too old. You just got the cave mentality. It's time to come on out. Right? Let's talk about number 3. The number 3 thing that I saw with people that were successful were intensity and variability. Can't say that word. So intensity. And this is just straight, how do you move through life? How do you do your workout? See, I would rather you be intense for 15 minutes in a workout instead of just being lax for 30 minutes in a workout to say you did it. 15 minutes a day, even if you can't go the whole 30, just give it all you got. Leave it on the floor, right? Leave it on the floor. When you move through life with an intense energy of you. And when you tired, you rest. But it ain't no more halfway in, halfway out. If you're going to pick a side, pick a side. Don't be on the side that's intense, thinking that you could just bring it mediocre, because that's going to expect a different version of you. So when you intense and when you in that mode, you intense. And when you rest hard. But don't do anything in the middle. The middle is where resistance is. Because in the middle, you look at how good you could be. And you also look at where you don't want to be. You don't want to be there. Be on the side of intensity and greatness. And then variability, you got to switch it up. You got to switch some of the people up. You got to switch some of the places up. You got to switch some of the conversations up. You're doing too many of the same things that aren't bringing any life into you. You need life. You need variability, right? And I got you. Remember I told you I got you. G got you. I got you. For real, right? You need variability in your life, but you need it from a trusted source. Because I know a lot of things are crazy. We can't just trust anybody. So we like, nah, I'm gonna just keep it cool because I know this is what it is and this is what it ain't. Right. But we need to switch it up. So that's why I'm here. Like, I ain't been here in a while. I'm ready to switch it up. Right. All right. And and then we have accountability. Like I said, accountability. And the last thing I want to talk to you guys about, which is this fifth pillar. And this one is a little deeper, but I call this the death effect. Right. A lot of us aren't where we're supposed to be because we are looking at every single person live their life, get in shape, be healthy, except for ourselves. But I'm going to ask you one question. If you were to die today, would any of the people that you compare yourself to be at your funeral? Would they care? All the things that are worrying you, all the things that you subscribe to, ask yourself that. And then ask yourself, why are you holding back? Why are you allowing the chains, the mental chains of living up to other people suffocate you at your own greatness? It's time to break those mental chains and live your life. You don't want to go to your deathbed and say, damn, what if? What if I didn't let those other people in my head? What if I actually would have went and did what I was supposed to do? What if I would have started that business? What if I would have started working out? What if I would have added some discipline and structure to my life? We get in there, y'all. And I want you to know right now, you can remove the chains. You don't have to be in the cave. You don't have to be that person. You don't have to be who you think they want you to be. That's the death effect. See, that's what keeps me doing what I want to do. And that's what keeps me moving in God's purpose for my life. Because I know one day I'm not going to be here. And if I live my life being what the world wants me to be, I will never get the greatness that God has for me. And God has it on a day-to-day basis for you. That's the death effect. I don't want that for you. I want you to go deep within yourself tonight and ask yourself, have I been living my life? Or have I been this watered down version of myself to keep everybody else comfortably? Because subconsciously, you ain't hurting nobody else but yourself. Right? See, I'm going to talk to you about one of my personal clients, right? This was back in the day, and I'll never forget this girl. Her name was Jalissa. Jalissa came to me, and I think you might have got an email about her if you saw it. But Jalissa came to me. Man, that girl, she was going through it. She had a lot going on, and she was overweight. I said, listen, Jalissa, if you want to change, you can change. I said, these are the things you have to do. You have to be disciplined. You have to be intentional. You have to have intensity. You have to be accountable. You got to understand what will happen if you don't change. And she said, you know what? I commit. And working with her, she never, not one time complained. I gave Jalissa hell. This was about 7-8 years ago. I gave her hell. I told her about all these things I talked to you guys about. She never one time complained. She was intense. Even when she couldn't go, she went for 15 minutes if she couldn't go 30. I think she started off at like over 250 something pounds. She got down into her hundreds, right? And she changed her entire life. Right? And it started with her. So I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of us, we live our lives in this little box. And we drive a box. And we eat a box lunch. And we go sit in the box. And we don't have anything outside of that to look forward to. But I want you to understand one thing. I need you to get this through your head tonight. It's time to fall in love with becoming the best version of yourself again. Somewhere you had it. Somewhere you lost it. I talk to you as I talk to myself. It's time to fall in love with becoming the best version of yourself. That's the controllable. That's where transformation happens. That's the change that I want to see for all of you. Fall in love with that process. Fall in love because now that I've made you aware, there ain't going back. See, once the mind is stretched, there is no going back. So anything that I say to you or anything that resonates with your soul, it's imprinted there. I'm sorry to be the bearer of good news, but sometimes good news don't feel good. Sometimes getting better hurts. Sometimes you got to rip. Sometimes you got to remove things. Sometimes you got to work out. Sometimes you got to drink a lot of water. Sometimes you got to check in with somebody. Sometimes you got to get around some new people because it don't feel good. But I'm going to tell you what's on the other end is amazing, y'all. It's amazing for every single person. If you're on this call, you're on it for a reason. It's amazing for you. It's amazing for you. I promise you it's amazing for you. But you have to go through the fire. You got to get rid of that dead weight. So if you feel me right now, if you feeling what I'm saying right now, I just need you to drop some energy in the comments. If you feel like tonight was worth your while getting on this call with me, drop some fireballs in the comments. Drop some fire in the comments. Because I want my actions to match my words. Because I told you, if you stay with me here to the end of the night, I was going to have something special for you. So drop some fireballs in the comments. If you feel me, drop some fireballs in the comments. So I'm going to tell you guys, I've been working very hard. My team has been working very hard. Shout out to the X28 team. Because we've seen something and we know that you guys need more. We know that you need accountability. We know that you need intensity. We know that you need discipline. We know that you need to be intentional. And we know that we can help. We know that we can help. So I want to tell you what we decided to do, guys. And this is because you're on this call tonight. You got a special gift from G. We created X28 All Access Live, right? X28 All Access Live. And what that means for you is that you get access to daily workouts live with X28 and all of our classes. We have new classes that'll be filmed live every day of the week. We got something going. We're going to have our trainers check in with you bi-weekly. You're going to get coaching calls with me either once or twice a month as well. Coaching calls all over the place. So you're already going to have the challenges, but we're going to be live streaming, y'all. We live. And guess what? Let me pull up the slide so I can show you. Let me pull up the slide so I can show you what we got going on, right? X28 All Access Live, y'all. Look. We finally did it. All right, I've been putting this together. My team is putting it together. Jason, myself, everybody. We got a lot too. We got a whole lot to offer. So you guys are going to still get all the all access challenges. You're going to get all the on-demand programs, but you're going to get live workouts every single day. We got them twice a day some days. We got them on Saturdays, right? You're going to get daily check-ins. We got coaching calls. It's going to be happening all throughout the week. Still got the mill guys, still got the calendar. Let me pull up the schedule. Look at the schedule, y'all. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we rise and grind. 7:30 in the morning, 7:30 p.m. on Mondays, we hit and hustle. Y'all got glute camp with Halani on Tuesday nights. Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon. If you want some lunchtime abs, we got you. Wednesdays is a total body meltdown. Saturdays, if y'all want to twerk, y'all can twerk. Go ahead and twerk. We're going to let y'all twerk on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I understand we in the matrix and you want to do a little move and do your little thing, right? We got all of that for y'all. Yo, who's down for X28 Live? I need you to say I'm down. Put I'm down. Now listen, I ain't done yet. But just put I'm down because I'm gonna tell you what I decided to do. I'm not even gonna hit y'all over the head because y'all know how I be. I understand what's going on in the world. Right? So let's go back to what we got. We got all these things, right? Now, in full transparency, because you know I'm transparent, this cost us a lot to do, right? Because we have to upgrade. We got live stream. We got new trainers. We got a lot of equipment. It's a lot of bandwidth and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you what I did. If you're on this call right now, if you're already an all access member, all you got to do is push the upgrade button. And if you're not an all access member, I promise you, y'all about to love this. You could do all access plus live stream for just $39. Or you can get it for the year for $197. Up to you. Like, it ain't like, come on now. Our regular challenge used to be $49 back in the day. So this is $39, guys. So I need my team, whoever my team, drop the link in the bio. Let everybody sign up right now. Tell your friend to tell your friend. Because I don't know if I can keep with this price forever. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Like, it was supposed to be a lot higher. But it is what it is. G Bryant, we here. We're gonna make this thing happen. This is where you're gonna get the accountability. So you're gonna have us working out with you every day. Challenge.x20fitness.com/summer. Click challenge.x20fitness.com/summer. The link is in the chat. Put the banner up, guys. We're going to make this listen, man. If you on this call, y'all got to get down. This is a synergistic connection. Listen, it's always $39. Once you lock this price in, it's for you. If you want to lock in for the year, it's forever. Do it now. I promise you. I can't listen. This offer is so good. I can't even say that. Just lock in. However way you gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? Who is down? Put I'm down in the comments. If you already all access member, just click the upgrade button. All right, everything that we talked about. I'm a man of my word. We're gonna get y'all there. We're gonna get y'all there. Now you're gonna have the accountability every single day. You're gonna have trainers to work out with. You still gonna get every single challenge too. You're gonna get the challenges that you can do on demand. You got a live stream. The live stream, we're going to start May 22nd is when it all starts. So that's why I want you to lock in your price now, guys. Share this with some people that need to see it. Lock in now so we can go live. You got to be live. And if you don't join this, that's what I want you to ask yourself is, if you don't join, then what is going to happen? What's going to happen in your life if you don't join? Because I went through all this stuff. I've given you guys me. I've given you the transparent truth. I've given you a no-brainer opportunity to get in the game and change your life. Do not be the one to miss this. Do not be the one to talk yourself out of something great. I shouldn't even have to talk about this right now, but I know it's some people like, you need to change, and this is the change. I'm back. I'm outside. Listen, guys, I'm getting back in shape. Y'all about to start. Y'all might see G Bryant pop up on the screen sooner or later. I know. Y'all know I went through a little process the last couple of years, but listen, we outside. It's X28 time. We might have to do a little. We might have to do a little get together in a few months or something. We outside. The live stream workouts will be saved to your library. So if you ever miss them, they're going to be in the library as well. Listen, guys, somebody just put in the comments, $39.97 a month is $484 a year. Yeah, you get it for $197. You pay however you want to pay. It's up to you. I need you guys to lock in right now. Lock arms with us. Lock arms with X20. I'm going to be here for 5 more minutes, guys, and I want you to really lock in. Once I leave this live stream, we're going to keep the offer up for about 30 minutes, maybe an hour, or it might go into the night. It just depends on how many of you guys join. Y'all remember that one time when we offered something when we crashed the site? That was about 2 years ago, so I don't want the site to crash. But I want you guys to do this. I need you guys to do this right now. So we're going to be locking in. So I want you to think about one thing as you leave this call. Think about now this vision that we talked about. We talked about vision in the beginning of this call. We talked about that version of yourself. We talked about that version of yourself that you knew who you were. That's the version that I want you to unlock right now. That's that version we're going to start on tonight. You're going to make that declaration to yourself right now. We're about to remove these stressors from our life. We're about to remove these things from our life. We're about to start eating clean. We're about to start working out with X20 every single day. We're going to have the library saved. So if we miss it, then we're going to see it. We're going to see it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see it in the library. If we join it for the year, now this is about we go. I want to challenge every single person to tell 2 people who are struggling in their life to get with this community. We are building back the X28 community. It's going to be huge. It's going to be big. It's going to be live. We're going to be sweating. We're going to be working out. We're going to be drinking water. We're going to be juicing. We're going to be removing all the stuff that we don't need in our life. It's time for it to go, right? It's going to be Facebook group live work. Y'all guys going to be posting in the Facebook group. We live tonight, right? If you miss it, you're going to go watch the on demand and you're going to finish your challenge. You're going to be doing 8-minute abs. Triz is going to be around. Halani's going to be there. Jason's going to be there. We got twerk team on Saturdays. They doing stuff. We got, who else we got? Let me bring the schedule back up. What else we got? The glute camp. We got ab attack. We got hit hustle. My beginners, my intermediate, my extreme. We locked in. You got to lock in. It's time to lock in, baby. And make sure you bring somebody with you. Make sure you bring a friend. All right. Now somebody's saying there's not an upgrade button. There should be an upgrade button. Let me check on the upgrade button. All right, upgrade button. Hey, so there should be an upgrade button. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to make sure your upgrade button is working. Yeah, we're good. You got to lock in though. Or you just go to the link, click challenge.x28fitness.com/summer. All right, I see people are upgrading. So there is a button. All right, guys, give me a chance. Let me just check on my team, make sure the upgrade button is working. All right. But listen, we any other than that, we'll be sending an email out. But the upgrade button, we see people are upgrading, but you can upgrade right now if you're already an X28 member. Okay. If you haven't been there in a while, you need to just get on back. No. You don't pay the 24.90. If you're already all access member, all you got to do is upgrade. You just pay the difference. You don't pay $24.97 and $39.97. If you're at $24.97 right now, your new membership is going to be $39. It's just an upgrade. You don't pay both. You don't have to pay both. All right. You don't have to pay both. It's probably giving you an error because we got a lot of people on the website right now. I need you guys to just keep checking back. All right. Because the email just went out as well. So just keep going, keep checking back. Make sure that you get your order in. Make sure that you upgrade. Okay. I'm gonna stay with you guys as we try to get this process working. Let's see here. And I know we probably have a lot of we probably got a lot of static on the website right now. So I'm gonna stay with you guys right now. You just pick your price and everything should go through. Okay. We're looking at it. I'm seeing it in real time. All right, guys. So look, live classes will start on May 22nd, guys. Live classes will start May 22nd. And we also will be sending out a lot of emails regarding what's going on. All right. All right, so I'm listening to who is this? Andrea Anderson. I want you to send an email to contact@x20fitness.com. We'll get you situated. If you have 1 year all access already, send it, and you're not seeing the upgrade button, just send an email to contact@x20fitness.com. All right, Tamika, I see you back and you locked in. Good to see you back. I see you, Brittany. I see you, Charmaine. You back? All right. All right, Talisha. I said you said you rented my card number, but that's all good. I hope you didn't rent my card number. But that's cool if you did. Welcome back. All right. So listen, guys, if you're not able to get into the upgrade, we do have a lot of activity on the site. I'm going to send an email out as well. I want you to just click the link and upgrade. We're going to have this up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it up for a while because I see we're having some issues, and I'm looking at the traffic on the site. There's a lot of you guys trying to do it at the same time. So we're going to make sure we take care of that for you, okay? I'm gonna keep the offer up for a while, guys. So I see Mrs. Farrell, we'll have it up for you. All right, you got to log into your back office to upgrade. If you already have all access, log into your back office to upgrade. All right, so once again, guys, tonight has been a great night. I want to make sure that everybody understands that the things that are going to happen from here, right? Things are going to happen from here. things that are going to happen from here. If you already have all access, all you need to do is click the button and upgrade. If you don't have all access, you need to go to the link right there, challenge.x28fitness.com/summer, right? Go to challenge.x28fitness.com/summer, and that's where you're going to go ahead and be able to become an all access live member. Okay. Oh man. All right. My two stream yard. All right. Put me in here for some reason. I got something going on with my software, so I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm going to go ahead and close this meeting. I hope everybody understands what this is weird. All right, here we go. I think I'm back. Can y'all hear me? All right, I think I'm back. All right, so I don't know what happened. I think my mic was off, but I think you guys should be able to hear me now. I was trying to wrap this call up. All right, so anyone that has any issues, send an email to contact@x28fitness.com. All right, send an email to contact@x28fitness.com. Like I said, we had a lot of activity on the site. So make sure you guys just send an email to contact@x28fitness.com. We'll go ahead and take care of you. But like I said, guys, this is the moment. This is the defining moment. This is where you're going to be able to decide how you want to show up and who you want to show up as. I've done the most. I did, like, me and my team. We worked together and we tried to come up with the best solution. Literally wanted to come up with the best solution for you, right? I just wanted to come up with the best solution for you, and I feel like this was the best solution. As you guys even know, before last year, we had all access was just $39, like just for all access. So now, having all access plus live for the same price that you used to get all access for, and live is just so much more complex, or even on our side, with the amount of things that you're going to get. I felt like that was the best thing that we could have did for you guys, especially if you got on this call, was just really give you an option that you was like, you know what, this is just a no brainer for me, because especially if you've been a member for the last couple of years, this has to be a no brainer. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that, getting down with us and getting down with the team, my team is ready to go. We're ready to help you be who you need to be. We're ready to help you come out that cave. We're ready to help you get into that version of yourself that you can be. You guys are gonna have an email coming out at 9 p.m. EST with a link to sign up as well. But listen, man, if you know anybody that needs to be on this call, send it to them. And I just really want you guys to understand what it means to be a part of a community. Community is gonna be big. It's going to be community. This is going to be a synergistic thing where we uplift each other. You guys are going to have access to live, and shout out to everybody that's just been part of X28 for the last 6 or 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Just going through the ride, going through everything that we've been through. And now coming through, and we're going to offer this stuff live so you guys can really get down. Like I said, you got the rise and grind for the morning crew, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We got hit hustle on Mondays. We got glue camp on Tuesdays. That's a killer. We got total body meltdown on Wednesdays, and then you can twerk if you want to on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is going to be a great experience. I feel like if you're down and I see everybody signing up right now, I'm looking at our website and it's going crazy. There's going to be emails sent out. Make sure if you have any issues, contact x20fitness.com. We are on the line right now helping you get signed up. So don't let anything deter you because you haven't been able to get in. This has happened before when we launched something. And guys, this is a soft launch. We haven't really put it on our social media like that. So when we start really going live, when I go on my social media and Jason goes on social media and X20, we really start promoting this. It's going to get big, guys. So you guys are getting the first movers advantage to get inside of this. Right. So this is going to start 5/22, guys. You're just getting yourself signed up now. The live class is going to start 5/22. They may even start beforehand, but you guys will get emails behind that. We just know that it's taking a lot for us to put this together. So I need you guys to bear with us. And when you do come to if you do come to our customer service, please come correct. Do not come with if something's not working, don't come with the energy that's unfamiliar and unkind. All right. Because we're trying our best right now to make sure we can take care of all you guys, to make sure you have live workouts, to make sure you got things that you can depend on, make sure you have coaching calls, make sure you have everything that you need, okay? First time we're doing this, and I really want you to tap in, all right? Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, all right? So this is my final graceful bow out, guys. I want to thank you for getting on this call tonight. We talked about a lot of things, but I want you to remember these things. We talked about the 5 pillars for your success. It's going to be discipline, being intentional, having intensity and variability in your life, having accountability, and understanding the death effect. And for a lot of us, it's time for us to come out that cave. It's time for you to come out that cave. You've been in that cave for too long. We're going to help you come out that cave. Like I told you, this is not about ego. This is about we go. So that's why the program is what it is. That's why the price is what the price is, because I want this to be about we go. I want you guys to change your life. I want you to unearth yourself. I want you to go far away from mediocrity and start to create that safe space for greatness that we all know to be true. All right, even on the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're gonna start putting some more information out here. There's a whole new transformation, man. I know the world done shattered a few people's lives. It done hit us over the head and knocked us down, knocked us off our square, made the world feel soulless. Make us feel like we're not the best version of ourselves, but together we can, right? United we stand, and together we can become this best version of ourselves. And I just want you guys to know that X28 cares for you. I care for you. I feel like everything that you guys have become and I've seen in some of the transformations is all part of the process and all a part of what God has placed upon me to create this program, to have a team, to have a partner and people that care about you, to make sure you become the best version of yourself. And we don't want to make sure that it comes at a cost that you can't afford. So at this point, guys, what I want to say is I want to say thank you. All praises to the Most High for allowing us to be on this call. And also, I just want to say, you guys, for anybody that's taking that first step, shout out to you. Shout out to you for taking that step. Sometimes the smallest step ends up being the biggest step of your life. Sometimes the smallest flame ends up creating the biggest fire, right? And sometimes we got to set ourselves on fire. So it needs to be a process that we do, and it's lit now. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to elevate. And y'all know what I stand for: God, energy, elevation. And you know what X28 is all about: excuses or results. You can't have both. Thank you guys for getting on this call. Like I said, if you have a issue, contact at x28fitness.com. We will help you out. An email will be sent out in about 10 minutes for anybody that hasn't signed up. We'll send you the link straight to your email, okay? But if you need help right now, contact at x20fitness.com. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. All right, y'all be safe out here. I care for all you guys. Blessings to you and peace. Good night.